what's going on. And first thing I'm going to say, first of all, of course you impeached Trump. And of course his racist bigot tirade and what he said yesterday. Um, I'm sorry. You know, the Archie Bunker routine, it may come across funny here and there, but you keep saying the same old thing. He just come across like a senile, white privilege, grouchy, crouchy, old white dude. If you don't like it, he'll leave. You don't want it, leave. Well, the bottom line is a lot of people had a hand in building America. And a lot of people came here illegally, including Trump and his family. So if anybody should leave, it should be him. Because really, if you know your history, America wasn't founded by people that look like him. Only have profited and have had privilege to look like him. So he need to get his facts straight with his old racist tyrant behind himself. I have no respect whatsoever for the people that support him because the idiocy, the naivete, the blatant racism, the blatant hatred, the sexism, and the self entitlement of thinking that you better because the color of your skin is sickening. And it's not very Christian like. The man has no morals at all, no moral fiber at all. Um, you don't disrespect people who've earned their position. And those congresswomen didn't have Russia to help tap them get into where they got. They didn't have a bully like Putin to put money behind them and have everybody that they associate with go down left and right and take plea deals just so you could happen to steal yourself into a particular house and you can pardon everybody that you choose. Congresswoman Ortiz and others, they didn't have that luxury. They didn't have a silver spoon in their mouth. You know, white folk privilege is real in America. And Donald Trump exudes that as well to throw it on display for you. You know, it cracks me up how this goes down because this is like always thrown in your face left and right. And when he tells you you don't like it, leave to get out the country, that's so typical of what you hear from a lot of racists who say, go back to Africa, go back to this, go back to that. So they forget that if you're born and bred here, you have every right and then some because you represent multiple cultures that have made America what it is. But if they finally, Nancy Pelosi and them, get off their behind and get that bust out of there, this is a very fireable offense, very divisive offense, and it needs to be done. He's bad enough he's caging people up and breaking up families, but he's using his racist rhetoric, what he said about African countries, what he said about Colin Kaepernick, what he said about Obama, on and on and on. And how he looks the other way with white nationalists. I don't know what else you need to come out to be said that he is a Hitler disciple. You know, he is divisive, and that's his stir that straws the glass. He uses this as a joke because he knows that the feeble-minded conservatives will jump at it, and some of those Democratic people will too, because there is a line in that if I'm saying this, I can scare you unless you do something. So what you gonna do? So I say, well, if you bout some morality or something, you get his butt up out of there. This racist behind been on too long. Should have never came in the first place because I always thought he was a joke. And he's always been this way. He's been racist past the Central Park Five, housing discrimination back in the day. If you lived on the East Coast, New York, you know what I'm talking about. People who are unenlightened, who let him smooth and seduce and get out to Hollywood and have that whack apprenticeship show and let that chicken rooster head, orange turkey get away with what he got away with. Now you're seeing the people that always knew he was a clown from get back, from the get go. But anyway, yeah, his butt must go because this is unacceptable. You can't sit up there in a position and spew that kind of hate and not expect it to come off because it is what it is. He is a racist bigot. No questions asked, no second thoughts. And this is going to be the detriment of a lot of unrest. So, yeah, that's my take about Donald Trump. He should be impeached for his racist, bigot ways. He has no vision. Feel free to give me your thoughts, your comments, your takes. Hit the like and subscribe, and the bell rings a new video. I'm out.